Discord off because reasons you'll understand soon. And video. Alright, cool. This is window? Nope. Game capture. Cool. Okay. Hello everyone. Welcome back to the Butter Bunch. My name's BB, and I'm alone again. Classic. I don't know where everyone's gone. They've been gone for like the last, I don't know, what is it, 3-4 streams now? It's kind of crazy. Oh no, I hear someone. Oh no, let me put on the damn thing that I forgot where it is. Discord.
BB, the one that is constructing the world.
The one that has their thing up to red, and I clearly need to turn down. Cool, now you can speak, I think. Voice in my head.
Very well.
Certainly better.
Alright then. I should probably click on the stream itself to see what's going on.
Yeah, so I'm BB.
Oh, I'm Jacob.
Welcome back to the Butter Bunch.
Okay, I just listened into this. I can hear it. Oh, this looks like a modern James Bond opening credit sequence, which is quite fitting actually, considering what we just watched last week.
It's true, yeah. And okay, cool. Okay.
Oh, that's right. So I was going to reply to comments on that.
Ding. Okay, cool. Why not? Yeah, 600, sure. Just to be safe. Okay. So, we're playing Control. This doesn't look like a lot of the other games in the Remedy Connected Universe, but this is another Remedy stream, believe it or not. So, let me pull up the thing for Jake, because I realized I never did share my screen for him. Sorry.
Oh, that's why I went onto the live play.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Didn't think about that.
Hopefully I won't start echoing now, because that was...
No, this is on
That was
Discord.
my reverb before. Okay, good.
There's a... Again, one of the plus sides to abandoning Restream entirely. God, it was such a pain.
Yeah,
but...
I might have to find an alternative for June, because I'll be in Ganika the whole time. With limited internet.
Sure, yeah. But, Control. So... If I played the first tiny little segment, I don't even have a weapon as far as I got. So, you know. But as far as I can tell, it's like there's the secret organization that this one woman seemingly spent quite a while to try to find and is now looking for something or someone. For what reason is unclear. Now, as I was editing stuff to make sure this is all nice and good for the stream or whatever, if it's too dark, tell me and I can up the display. It looks good for me, but I know sometimes on stream it can be darker than it actually is, so you know. But if you go to controls and you go to the combat category, you might notice melee here and shield. I didn't even notice shield until now. But melee is what intrigued me, and yet, I'm sorry, do I get a knight build in this game now I see this? Please tell me I get to make my little lady into Queen Arthur, alright? That would be sick.
Would it be Queen Arthur or be the different name?
I don't know,
Queen Artura? I don't know.
Arthurette.
Arthur!
Yeah. But no, I genuinely, yeah. I'm so intrigued. I have all of my stuff up to Ultra. Unfortunately, I don't have a graphics card to do ray tracing, so you don't get anything that fancy yet. Sorry. However, you might notice up here on the top left that, and you saw that it'd be even bigger in the intro, but in the top left you can see a little like goal bar there, in Comic Sans in case you're dyslexic. Where it is a goal for the amount of money that we could get. So, we are very close to Alan Wake. I'm gonna try and stretch this out as much as I can because I don't expect to get this money quick. But even stretching it out, this will probably be up to like a June game. And honestly, the rest of the pre-Alan Wake stuff might also happen in June. So very soon we're going to be doing Alan Wake. And I did test run it today just to be sure. It can technically open, but it does give me an error immediately. And it's like, hey, by the way, you have a really, really bad GPU for this game. Are you sure you want to go forward? Things can go terribly wrong for you. So that's a risk. It doesn't look good, even at the highest settings. I didn't get into any comment or anything, so I don't know if it's going to lag like hell if I do that, but, you know. So if you guys want to help out, oh, and also it turns out it has binaural, like it has the, like, spatial, it has spatial audio, which, amazingly, I don't have. You'd think for someone who does a lot of audio stuff, I don't actually have spatial headphones. I just know what is or isn't meant to be left or right, and I just hope that it's going on correctly.
I've been waiting for an opening in the conversation for some time to tell you that I don't see anything in any corner that says a goal.
That's because it's because you're seeing on my end. You're only seeing control. The viewers can see that.
You called
I don't know if they can, because I'm also checking on the stream. I don't see it either.
Here I am.
Give me it's at the top left. It should be.
Viewers, KW, Emily, can we see that, please? Can you see anything in the top left corner?
I'm always glad to hear from you.
You can hear the game, right?
It's just that...
Okay, Emily says no, we cannot see that. I can hear the game.
So many times.
Chat, can you hear the game? Because I've muted the stream.
Shoot, yeah, I can. God damn. Oh, right, this right.
Okay, now I can't hear. Now I just...
That's because I paused it. That's because I paused it.
Okay.
Hang on.
I'm looking at 5 different screens.
Little text.
Because I also said I was going to reply to comments. Yeah, there are 11 comments on the most recent Spies Are Forever stream. I say the most recent Spies Are Forever. There's only 2 of them. But the most recent Starkist stream, and I haven't actually responded to any of them yet, because I turned my back for 2 seconds, and that video seems to...
It just occurred to me why it might have done that way. Hold on.
I don't know.
Well, it's because it might work on like a hierarchy thing. There we go. It's because it works on hierarchy. So so the text had to be at the very top of the hierarchy, and so because the game was lower, it was considered less important. So okay, there we go. Now you can see in the top left.
Okay, let me just go back to that. And yes.
Cool. Okay.
Oh, it's the same thing that was on screen before you started. Actually, yeah.
It's just smaller.
It's like mild. Yeah, it's like very minorly like cut off. Like the A and the $ are slightly cut off on the side, but you know we know what it says. No one's gonna think it says Land Wake 2 or something.
Yeah, but no, that is the total. For what we can do for what's left. I've already gotten thermal paste. I've already gotten an SSD.
I found
but
nothing.
The rest is, you know, the headphones, the CPU, GPU, and a monitor.
We live in a room, and there's a poster on the wall.
Hello, chat, by the way.
We stare at it, and we think that's the whole world. The room, and the poster.
Oh, hi, BB.
The picture's something nice.
Did somebody say their room?
Oh no!
Person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different.
I'll say, notice the graphics are significantly better in this game. I will say, this dude's jaw has some weird bones there.
Transfixed.
Great cinematography already, by the way.
All a lie.
If I'm led to understand this correctly from Aiden, a good jawline is something to strive for.
That's not a good jawline though. Like, I felt like I saw multiple bones move that shouldn't have moved.
Okay, a defined jawline.
Sure.
Stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes, Sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster.
This kind of has some Plato
And the
vibes
ones
to
that
it.
see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw.
There's Queen Arthurette.
I'm here.
I see.
Why did you bring me here?
Sure. Okay. Oh, slight
Now
lag.
there's a jawline.
Hello? Anyone
All right, let's get some loading in here for a second. Okay, there we go. Cool. It's probably okay. Here, it is lagging slightly. It's probably because I'm streaming. Let me set one of these down to like high instead of ultra.
Yeah. Okay, while you do that, I'll answer the question that KW had for me in the chat. How do you know when you write your books is it going to be more than one book or not? I know Misfits is going to be a trilogy for now, but my other books I'm not so sure right now. Sometimes in the past, I had a particular number in mind that I was going to aim for, and then worked out how to get there. Because I had some components of what I wanted in each of the things, or it was a particular significant number. Like one series I was doing called the Trio of Magic, the number 9 is significant, so I thought, hey, let's do 9 books. And then I was like, oh wait, do I have enough content for 9 books? No, I'll come up with something later.
Sure.
And but so that's not ideal. To be perfectly honest, it can sometimes happen, you know, during the actual process of the book itself. But a lot of the stuff that I write, I intend to make into a series, except for Erasmus. That was a standalone thing. So I guess it's whatever you start off with. If you want to make something a standalone thing, then usually that's what it'll end up being. But if it's you suddenly change your mind halfway through, then you think, oh, well, maybe there's a follow-up somewhere here. That's just kind of like play it by mind, I guess would be the word in this case.
Sure, yeah.
Play it by mind.
I will say, with how great this game looks, they really did awful with the texturing on these posters. Like, they are exceptionally grainy.
They spent a lot of time working on the jewels and nothing else.
Oh, one cool thing for this game, actually. So this is how I made the thumbnail, by the way. You guys might have saw like the black and white noir type style. So if you go over here, photo mode. Really cool. You can set up a bunch of different like filters. That's pretty cool. Where noir, right? This is the one
It's
I
like
used.
a reverse neutral. Oh.
Yes. I kind of wish I could play the whole game like this. Unfortunately, it's only for photo mode as far as I can tell. But if you don't like the way that the angle is and you don't want to bother with like changing like all this, you can just go toggle UI and you can just like change it like that. It's quite cool. Very good for thumbnails.
I tell you what, one thing that, yeah, if we turn these videos into VODs and upload them separately, we could always like edit a noir filter over the top of it. But yeah,
Sure.
not how we tend to do things.
Which restroom did I just break into, by the way? Oh, cool. Gender neutral. Awesome.
Federal Bureau of Control.
Okay, that's
All
important.
these years I've been looking for them, and they were hiding in
course
plain
it is.
sight.
So, this I knew because they were actually mentioned in the last Remedy based project. So, the ARG, by the way, the ARG was good, but it wasn't nearly as many puzzle. It wasn't as puzzle oriented as I was hoping. It kind of just focused more on the multimedia aspect instead of like, hey, let's go solve a bunch of puzzles, which is a shame. But it did explain quite a bit. It kind of was a crossover between Alan Wake and kind of like bridging the gap between that and this, as far as I can tell. And one of the recurring things is that one of the main characters was having dreams, and at one of those dreams they kept on seeing this FBI agent, except they were called it wasn't the FBI, it was like the Federal Bureau, and they're like, huh, I've never heard of that. That's real weird. So they said, and they were looking for some sort of object. Now, it's important to note that in that game, you see Thomas Zane's poetry and stuff. And it kind of explains pretty much all of Zane's lore. By the way, the Zane we saw before wasn't Zane. So, you know there's the Taken, right? Which are like dark avatars of people.
Hello?
There's also Light.
Are those the ones that were like,
And apparently,
Hey,
whenever...
excuse me.
What the dialogue?
There you are. You are here about the job.
Yeah, no.
Janitor's assistant. You need to go to
And
the
yes, KW, this is in the same
interview.
universe as Alan Wake.
Go that
Yep.
way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good.
People will eventually
I'm a
clock on to what
janitor.
RCU means.
You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you,
Yeah, I got tired of saying Remedy Connected Universe every time, so I was like, surely,
They're
after
evil
so many
for the
streams,
axe.
surely.
take them behind the sauna.
Yeah, maybe with the titles you could put like a separate tag.
I've done enough
Yeah.
night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all.
I love how he responds to her like
about
quiet dialogue, and that never happens in games.
face.
They always just
Like
talk like
that
no one can
said,
hear him,
I
and
know
he's
what
just
you're
like, ah,
thinking.
well.
If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
I like to think that they've just all been talking, like saying things out loud the entire time.
Hey, here's the place where I got the
Never-
thumbnail.
it was never a voiceover.
This is thumbnail area.
Oh, you should have got the janitor in there.
Oh, well, I can't move the janitor, unfortunately. And see, it's kind of difficult to get the angling right to have both. Hey, here's Guy from intro. Yeah, so apparently Barbara and Zane went to go rescue Barbara and did it like a ritual within the waters or whatever to save her. And so both him and her are living off in paradise for the entirety of Alan Wake. What it ended up happening is the darkness took Barbara's form in just that, and the light took Zane's, and so they were the avatars of essentially the Dark and Light's everlasting war. And weren't actually
cell.
Barbara and Zane. We already knew it wasn't
The
actually
poster.
Barbara, but we didn't know there was the light
I was 11
versions,
years
right?
old the first
I don't know
time
what
I
the
saw
light
behind the
version of the
poster.
Taken are, but...
They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
I really love this section. This is a fantastic intro sequence.
Does raise the question though, is it says that, oh well, will you help me versus like, why did you bring me here? At first it seemed like she didn't want to be here, but now it's like, oh, we've got a specific mission, get to that poster.
Yeah.
I still stick by the Plato thing before, that's the only thing I'm certain about anymore.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, in case anyone doesn't know, Plato was one who suggested like the idea of people living inside of a cavern, and then seeing like a little bit of light over the top, but that light was actually only a fire that could be that could be confused for the sun from their perspective, but they didn't know there was something far greater beyond that at the outside of the cave, which was the actual sun itself. They deluded themselves into thinking that something was finite, but it actually
I lose you
wasn't.
there
And
for
that's
a
the
moment?
idea. Kind of seems
You
like
know what's
here
on my
that's the same
mind.
thing. Go to the
My baby
poster, go to a
brother,
real world,
Dylan.
with the worlds they've known.
17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
Now we know why she's here. Now we're getting to the actual objective.
Yeah. So, yeah.
I will say Dylan. I will say Dylan and Jesse are both very gender-neutral names.
They didn't know what genders the kids were gonna be, so they're like, what's a good name for both? They spit with as much. I love how they made like the coolest intro sequence ever, and then I go in here and you can tell they just did not take any time with the snack machine. It's all a plain white bag with just the label on it in the same like black plain like Arial font. It's hilarious.
I do, however, like the wood to it. It's like one of the doors to my closet, which is just to have like, it seems like it's ripped directly from a tree.
Man, I love it. They had their goals in mind here, alright? They're like, okay, we're gonna make the hardest sequence, and then we're gonna have just a white
it's
bag.
all pistachios. It's all pistachios.
Aw, man, we do just have a bunch of pistachios
yeah.
there, yeah. There's
Yeah,
a
you
bunch-
got to get yourself. You gotta get your greenish pista, don't you?
Oh, that's something I forgot about. So I did see this last time I tested. A lot more things are movable than there were in Alan Wake, so you can just shove things around now. It's so good. Because I remember having a lot of fun with that before, too. Yeah, I'm secretly sneaking into, like, this, like, secret Shadow Society place, and meanwhile, I'm just making the characters shove everything over. That was a very aggressive... Nope. Okay. Take that. Right. Welcome to the oldest house. Jesse Fodden... I don't think I'm pronouncing that right. Fodden? I don't know. Arrives at the oldest house, the headquarters of the Federal Bureau of Control, to look for answers to the mysteries of her childhood. Got collectibles. Correspondence. Federal Bureau of Control. We're just gonna say FBC. I don't want to. I'm already getting tired of saying the whole thing.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's kind of the idea behind FBI as well, so why not?
Yeah. Reminder, drafting any public-facing material. While pinning any notification of death related to the Willow AWE, please adhere to the following guidelines. Word/phrase to use. In the service of his/her country, regret, proud pride. Hey, Pride Month is next month. Woo! Will be remembered. Yeah. Word/phrases to avoid. Alaska, scissors, blood/bleed, loss, apology/sorry. You heard it
wow,
here.
I hope someone didn't read this out loud as part of a briefing.
It's fair. Hey, you know, Pride, it's... The FBC approves of Pride. Prohibited items reminder. FBC reminder, certain objects are not allowed inside the borough. Recent incidents have necessitated an issued reminder on prohibited materials, unauthorized weapons, pagers, laptops, smartwatches, smartphones, smart gaming devices, anything smart. Number 2, pencils. Any object considered iconic representations of an archetypal concept, e.g. rubber ducks. Oh, I got a rubber duck yesterday for my turtle. I'm excited for that to come. Ketchup bottles. All material under Bureau investigation is to be brought in through the private entrances. If you see any lobby personnel in breach of these policies, please notify your supervisor immediately. R4
So pens are fine, is what they're saying.
I guess so. As long as it's not a smart pen.
Oh, very, I forgot those existed. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. No smart devices of any kind.
Oh god, my favorite phrase of all time is coming up right now. Go on.
FBC.
Read it.
FBC. Hello. As you all know by now, the R4 reports are due by the end of the week. We're still due by the end of the week. We are still waiting on them from a number of people. If you need an extension, please request form R4.E. Hey, this must be AdSense from your supervisor. If you think you're exempt from filing an R4, then you'll need to get written permission from your department chief saying so. Remember, R4s are mandatory under Section 75.2 of the Employee Manual. If your R4 requires interdepartmental claims, then please contact the appropriate department head, Dr. Darling, Miss Marshall, Mr. Salvador, or Mr. Kirkland, as needed. They'll be busy on Thursday in their annual policy review, so please schedule accordingly. Best, your admin team. By the way, I played like all the radios and stuff in Alan Wake before because I liked the world building. Not in remastered, unfortunately. I already did all that, and it was Aiden's first time, so I did Aiden's preference. But for the record, that does mean I'm reading pretty much all of these. So you're sorry if that's not your type of pace, but I love world building. FBC.
Yeah, look, that's fine. For the record, Salvador means savior in Spanish. Not sure if that could be relevant later, but just in case.
I mean, if it's a shadow organization, then, I mean, yeah, I could totally see how that relates. FBC. Attention all... A shark in his... Although secure... Permission to... Following basic protocol... Shoot to kill. Good luck!
Okay, my hypothesis here is that a lot of those words were the censored ones that the Bureau doesn't like people using. So, something like... Apologies, /sorry, we found a shark in his... like, I don't know.
Sure.
We found a shark in his blood.
Blank, a shark
Although secure scissors used with permission, I don't know.
blood actually does kind of work.
I mean, doesn't what none of the others do? Like
Sure, yeah.
a shark in his scissors.
Apologies / sorry. Shoot to kill.
Yeah.
I could see where apologies fits here.
Alaska.
Permission to.
Permission to bleed.
Sure. Yeah, that's why they had to do the slash. Blood or bleed. Yeah. Alright, alright. I'm excited about this. I don't know what. I assume this is like videotapes or something we're gonna find, maybe? I barely tapped this and everything's moving. I love it.
Papers. If they're like anything smart, it might not be video types. It might be just actual pages of stuff.
Or maybe like VHS tapes. Those aren't smart.
Yeah.
Although
Oh,
you, although how would you
they've
access
got
those?
the,
Whoops.
I guess got to pick up a VCR as well.
True, true. Man, these collectibles are intense, man. I remember when it was just thermal flasks. And now you have to pick up VCR tapes.
Thermal flasks are too advanced an invention. They're too modern.
Oh, is this what I was missing? Non-official. Trench. Do not disturb. FBC. Barbara. I am not to be disturbed. Cancel all my appointments for the day for the rest of the week. I can't trust them, Barbara. Not a single one. Trench. I'm sure it's just a coincidence, but is it possible this is the same Barbara that Zane?
I mean, in this universe, nothing sounds like a coincidence.
That's fair.
Apart from Jesse and Dylan being gender neutral.
Hey, was this
Maybe
open
that
before?
maybe Dylan wasn't Jesse's brother. It was actually just what Jesse called herself before.
Was this wall open before?
I don't remember.
I don't either. Was there something I should be seeing in
I don't
here?
remember. Although you see it now.
I do. Okay. Sure. Yup. Okay, what am I meant to do here? Okay, so I made it over here, got the thing from Trench. Okay, I see. Over here. Let's see. As you slide over, they did not bother animating her actually moving. But it's fun.
Shit. You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
Oh my god, guys.
Dylan, stop telling me to kill people. I'm not gonna do it again.
You know,
I mean,
think,
I'm not going to do it. It's what and then I stopped talking.
I think you guys are just a little bit spoiled, okay? This lag is not nearly as bad as the lag we got back whenever we were doing stuff on Restream, okay? Fine, I'll fix the whatever.
Back in my day, games used to lag a lot more. Oh my goodness, I just came back to the chat and there's a lot of stuff people was asking to read messages. Okay, let me just
Here.
let's just see. How do you make a school logo? No, I would ask Ghosty personally, because you know she is the professional graphic designer. So she's going to try to find what happened to her brother. Yeah, Pride Month. Yay, yays.
Gays, we love them. We do.
Time to feel awesome. Time to feel awesome to be
Something's
bisexual
outside.
and asexual.
Who's coming here?
Those seem contradictory, but sure. Anyway.
It's a spectrum. They didn't say what kind of ace necessarily. What am I?
I'll be...
Sure, I know you just said something's outside. Why would? Surely you don't want me to actually go outside, right? I'm okay. Gun. Sure. Time. This is gonna be the first comment section. I can smell it.
Permission to make the shark bleed? Take him away! He said the word! Ah! Now just leave it there. The shark will do the job for you.
We do get a sword.
And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered
Is that the
world
VA for
events,
Alan Wake?
intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now,
Probably. It's the same
the
company. They
service
might hire
weapon
the same
is, of
people.
course, a prime example of an OOP,
Hold on a second.
very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner, and you're it.
Okay, I've just been led to a discovery that apparently 9 actually means 843, so I'm gonna go.
Ah, okay, sure. Also, interesting, you must choose to be the chosen one. Okay.
Well, I mean, it's still a choice made by somebody, I suppose,
Suppose so.
in a sense.
Yeah. Also, sorry, astral
Never do-
plane. We're in the astral plane right now. This is crazy. This is so different.
That reminds me a little bit of when the Alan Wake world was falling apart. That one excruciating parkour sequence.
Oh yeah, it kind of does.
Yeah, except it's not like actively trying to like escape from you.
Sure, yeah. And it's
Anyway,
not,
before I
like-
get too you know, sucked into this,
Sure.
I will answer the last bits of chat here. Oh, never mind. It's about KW saying I would talk about this. I found a romantic relationship, no sexual relationship. Well, in that case, he would be biromantic. Biromantic, then, not bisexual. That's kind of where the sexual part comes from there, by definition. But anyway,
V melee.
you do you. And,
Whoa, I have the Force?
You do you, and apparently nobody else. So,
I have the
all right.
Force, Jacob.
Yeah, the Newtonian force, maybe.
crazy.
Okay, I'm gonna go now.
This
Alright.
So yeah, thanks everyone for well, I said thanks everyone for watching. Why am I doing the outro? I'm just leaving. Bye
Yeah,
everyone.
see
Continue
ya.
to enjoy the stream, please,
Alright, yeah.
and send funds if you want Phoebe to, you know, get the PC sooner.
Yeah.
Okay.
See ya.
Okay. Now I have a gun.
That's interesting. So you've been paying attention so whenever it gives that mumbly stuff, it does show you what they're saying in the captions. It said, pick up the gun/house. So it goes back to what was in the first Alan Wake, where it's like, the gun is not the gun, it is merely a symbol or whatever, right? Which is interesting. It's for the copy/targets. Okay. Okay, whatever. Leap of faith, I guess. Oh, you guys have more health than the dudes in Alan Wake did. But that was a good hit. Hold on. Does the headshot change things for you guys? Not really. So this is where you guys learn that I have really poor coordination. The queen, the queen, damn it, the gun is Queen Arthurina's new Excalibur. Yes. Follow the board's instructions to complete the Astral Plane challenge. Yep. Hey, whoa, wait, bud. Do I lose ammo? Should I be being smart about any of this? I don't know. I'll have you guys know that I don't think I got to choose a difficulty. Am I in hard mode? Because it feels like it's taking a lot of bullets for these guys. Oh, you say go play Fortnite. I do have to play Fortnite at some point, in the Remedy, playthroughs. There is an Alan Wake thing there. Let's see. Gameplay, maybe? Enabled. Yeah, let's add aim assist. Yes. weapon, snap onto the... Let's see if it's good. Oh, by the way, part of me really wanted to play the game through this, but I figured that might mess things up for you guys. Maybe if we replay this and for like a big special stream, I'll do it this way. I find it hilarious that you can do one-hit kills. That's great. Sure, yeah, let's just do that. I don't want to like baby or anything, but also. Okay. Okay, what? Okay, so they just naturally take a lot of hits. Why do you guys take so many hits? Whoa, who's firing at me? Someone's shooting at me. Oh, it's a firefight. Okay, cool. I love when games will let me just throw these dudes off. I love that. Last time I played it until this year BTS. Yeah, Fortnite. I last played at the end of Chapter 1. Well, technically, I last played quite a bit sooner than that, but I kept up until the end of Chapter 1.
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here.
Okay.
Things have quieted down outside. Is it safe to go?
Maybe? No! Can I go back? I don't want that. Can I just... No, thank you. I'm just gonna do this and wait for the dead to rise. I will say, it was the dead man is kind of a dumb line. But also, you know. I hate everything about this. This is gonna be a weird little game. I wonder if this is a horror game. Let me turn on my lights. I've heard rumors that this is SCP inspired, which I've already kind of seen. I've also heard that's a little bit House of Leaves inspired, which excites me. I'm interested in seeing how that relates. But... It took you that long to see that?
Happen. You can't let this 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 happen. You stopped it. You. Thank you. That was horror. Get the fuck away!
Oh, the dead really did rise, I think. Oh, whoa, the glass shatters in this. Okay, glass shatters in this game. Okay. Wow, this game has an entirely different combat system. Oh, wood also breaks. It looks like stone does as well after enough hits. Okay, great. So you really just can't stay still, can you? Okay. Whoa, hey, step back, step back. Enemies drop health elements when destroyed, when damaged. Collect health elements to restore health. Okay. Is that like these blue things that I'm seeing? Yeah, okay. Can I access this yet? Nope. Man, everyone left when Jacob left, huh? Alright. That's fine. I get it, it's because he's British or something. Yeah. Makes sense.
The hotline.
What? Hold on.
Secure line of communication. Guide us. Reach the hotline.
Is this you? What?
Not mine, says the dead man. Okay.
Okay, so you can run out of ammo. That's not amazing. Okay. Lure them out. Make them follow. Just thinking, writing, lol. I told you. Huh. I guess it doesn't count you guys as viewers then for the stream unless you're interacting. That's weird. That's strange. Emily, you still here? Oh, okay. Hi. You can also do melee. Wait. Oh, that's right, that's right. I can also, how do I shoot? Okay, that's how I use the force. Awesome. Okay. B. That's the force. And boom. Okay, okay, well. I hope it auto-saved. Come on. Okay. Let's hurry up. Sure.
The hotline. Secure line of communication.
Understood. Just keep running. Just keep moving. Just keep moving. F.
Not mine, says the dead man. Okay.
Oh, dead man move. Can I close it? Please. Come on. Okay. I sure hope they don't just try to come in anyways. Today I'm trying to reach my writing goals. I might get something to eat and drink real quick. Fair enough. I try to get something done every day, but I don't really stick to the goals usually. Gee. This, I guess? Okay. Let's see. FBC confidential for Marshall's eyes only. Marshall, we checked out the suspected AWE in Duluth. Wasn't anything, just like the house fire before this, and the malfunctioning clothes dryer before that. My team is getting pretty sick of duds. We need to find a better way to sort the fake AWEs from the real things. Or you need to rotate these field agents off for a bit. Anyway, we're en route to Sherman Ranch. Next one on the list, let's hope it's a little livelier here. Sincerely, Special Agent Keenum. Okay, it says something's unread. What's... Oh, no, I did that. I read that one. Okay. Director Trench photograph. So much is expected from the director. The responsibility, the privilege. Zachariah Trench. Hiss guards. Field research of Hiss entity. Hiss corrupted security guard. Confidential. Summary. The Bureau has many internal security personnel. The Hiss was quick to take advantage of this fact. Hiss guards use the standard issue bullpup rifles that they carried prior to corruption, while the armored guards carry pump-action shotguns. They have no observed paranatural abilities, with the exception that certain Hiss guards are protected by a shielding of dense Hiss resonance, capable of stopping bullets. Is this shielding a result of prolonged Hiss corruption? Does the Hiss mature in organic hosts over time? More data is needed. Did the Hiss target individuals with combat training? Does the Hiss have the level of cognizance? Does it utilize hosts for tasks they are best suited to? Combat-trained hosts are reserved for combat? These are all questions for later, though it is obvious that corrupted individuals retain knowledge on the use of their weapons. Refer to file blank for full report. Okay. Case files. Service weapons. OOP-1K, containment procedure. No unique procedures required. Oh, it should be. I should check out these dates on the side, huh? Okay. The object's form is variable. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to blank. This object must only be bound by individuals seeking the role of The object will determine whether if rejected, the applicant is terminated. This process is dictated by the though their criteria is unknown. Background. The object was discovered inside the oldest house, in the room that is now used as the director's office. The popular hypothesis, many formed throughout history, Mjolnir, Excalibur. Oh my god, it actually is Excalibur. The gun really is Excalibur. Jacob was joking, but he was right. Oh my god, the gun is actually Excalibur. Also, Mjolnir. Oh my god, remember Thor said he didn't have Mjolnir anymore. It, like, vanished. Remember in Alan Wake? Is this what Mjolnir was? Oh my god. This gun is, like, actually important to the story. Varunastra, I don't know if that's referencing. All weapons that blank of their wielders. If objects of power are the convergence of forces based on their collective subconscious, then this may be the original manifestation of that event. If this is the case, see Dr. Darling presentation 11.1 for more details. I want more details. I'm so intrigued by this weapon. Really? Okay, objects of power. Oh, it is a tape. Cool.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. A side note, remember to cover their connection to the astral plane as well. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it. Lose and you're, well, fired. Thank you. I'm Dr. Darling, Head of Research, Federal Bureau of Control.
Okay, confidential government footage. Okay. So we know this is the government. Okay, I want to check something. Hold on. Compiled, Emily Pope, Research Specialist, Director Jesse, by order of Director Jesse Fodden. Okay. Case files. Service weapon OOP-1KE, acquisition date August 4th, 1964. Containment location NA. When did... Oh, so the guy was talking about AWEs, right? Altered World Events. And he pulled out like a very powerful one. I don't really know what it is. It might be this. This, however, is the gun we're using, which is also apparently Mjolnir. Which, remember, the guy, Thor, right, from Alan Wake said he was missing Mjolnir. And it was also Excalibur, so Jacob was right about this gun being Excalibur. He was a joke, but he was right. And Varunastra. Can someone look into what that is? Because that everything else is a reference to actual historical things, but I don't know what Varunastra is. I assume that's part of religion of some kind, but I don't know what. Yes, this gun is Thor's hammer. And I also want to see, because I know something happened in the 60s, right? That was a thing in Alan Wake, right? What was that? When all this started? When is it? What's the timeline of Odin and Thor and Alan Wake? When did Zane get nabbed and all that? What's the actual timeline of that? Does this disappear right around that time? Because if it did, then that pretty much confirms, right, that Thor really was Thor. 2. H. Marshall from El Pinum. Subject, another dud. Okay. 2. Executive sector staff from admin. Subject, R4 reports due soon. Okay. Multimedia. Okay. Sure. Wait. Materials. Sure. How do I equip this? I don't. Okay, whatever. Missions. Welcome to the oldest house. Jesse Fodden arrives at the oldest house, the headquarters of the FBC, to look for answers to the mysteries of her childhood. Guided into the building by the janitor, Ati, Jesse finds Zachariah Trench, the director of the bureau, shot dead. She picks up the pistol next to the body and is translocated to the astral plane. The strange board encourages her to bind the gun, an object of power called the service weapon. She succeeds, and the board informs her that she is now the director. So Jacob is the Oracle god. Yes, apparently. Sure, okay. In other words, if I aim this at literally anybody, I'm OP. I were... Nothing, okay. Wait. Is there really nothing in there? Okay, fine. Firefight time, baby. I have Thor's gun. Sit down. Your arm shouldn't still be moving. Sit down. I have an OP weapon. Who do you think you are? I am. Whoa, Captain. You missed, and that was a bad idea. I know it's like a hint. Not too bad. Probably just 'cause there's a lot of people. Sit down, be humble. What if you had to kill the monsters to keep pushing through? Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking, because... What the hell are they chanting? I don't know what they're chanting. Something about reality. I heard reality somewhere in there, but... Central Executive. Okay.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy.
So there's someone in our head,
That
by the
babble's
way, is what I'm gathering.
contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
Sure, okay. Give me this, please. FBC, how to handle unscheduled visitors entering the lobby. Start with the following. Welcome to the FBC, established in 1964 as part of an effort to strengthen government relations. We are proud to serve the United States and our people as we strive for transparency and excellence in all aspects of our esteemed nation's infrastructure. If they do not leave, then ask them these questions. Are you here to see someone? Are you from New York or just visiting? How did you find this place? If the answers are sufficiently harmless, then if their answers are sufficiently harmless, explain that this is a secure federal office and that they'll need to leave. If their answers seem escort them to a private room. There, perform the gunner's psychological assessment. If their responses are within the acceptable range of deviance, see they're provided a scoring sheet, then immediately. Remember, there's no such thing as too suspicious. What if it's Dylan that's talking to her? I could see that, yeah. Because she's clearly talking to someone, so unless I missed something, then, I mean, it could be this guy, but I feel like because she was talking to someone before this dude ever showed up. Delays caused by house shifts do not count towards overtime. Spinning out of control? Yes. Acoustic guitar for sale. Turns out it's pretty hard. If interested, see someone in maintenance, $50. Reminder to all staff, food left in the refrigerators in containment break room 3B has been known to vanish. Plan accordingly. $20 research if you're interested. I don't know what parts that says though. Socks and ballerinas, live at the oldest house. Book club. Remember to wash your hands. Your hands can spread the mold. Be sure to wash hands carefully with soap. Make sure to wash all fingernails, palms, backs, wrists. Rinse thoroughly and dry carefully. Let's say hi and welcome to some new people in the oldest house. Jenna, Tio, something starting with Leo. AR number? Question mark. Alex I. Anne something. Lucas T something. Pneumatic tube. Check. Let's see. Place your items in the can something. 2. Add foam padding top and bottom if you're sending blood or other specimens in a glass tube. Check that the canister is properly locked. Place the locked canister in the tube. Check the location code for the destination. Punch in the code and send the tube. Read and understand operator's manual. Office rule of conduct. Speak in moderate volumes, no personal calls, no food or drink are on the bureau documents or in copy room, no using the photocopier for personal project, or the 3D printer, or the bureau stationery. Seems like people found some loopholes. I kind of love that I understand a little bit about the politics of the house culture. That's kind of hilarious. Wear access badge at all times. No discussing confidential projects out loud. Whoopsies, already did that. The one to finish the coffee pot makes a new one. Sure, okay. Question, can I see what's going on over here? Nope. Alright. Onwards. Urban legends. Okay, guys. Back into urban legends, huh? Examination of paranatural topics, urban legends. Summary: urban legends are believed to affect the creation of altered material, which can also dictate the characteristics of AWEs. Urban legends are understood as the modern evolution of Jung's archetypes. We recognize certain blank. Jung's archetypes, I think, is a real thing. Can someone look into that as well? I'd like to know about that. Informed by our own blank and popularized by our media. We have additionally proven the urban legends can be artificially blank in popular culture using blank. Our bureau-made anthology television program. I already get what they're saying there. Once the seeds are sown, human imagination exacerbates the... So they made Night Falls then. Someone like Thomas A. and I could see that. So this means that they made Night Springs, and Night Springs had a lot of parallels to Talon Way. Question: did these people, if Barbara works here, actually, now I think about it, and Barbara was taken, if we assume it's the same Barbara, the 4 main Jungian archetypes, self, persona, shadow, and animus, serve as beacons of wisdom, guiding individuals on a journey of self-discovery and transformation. Sharif 2017. Self, persona, shadow, animus. Wisdom guiding. I see. Well, we started hearing someone after we got the gun, right? Is the gun... We know the gun is living, right? She even directly said that. So are we hearing the gun / Mjolnir / Excalibur / what was the other thing that it was saying? What was the other one that this gun is? Vera Nostra. Again, I'd like to know what that is. I don't know what that is, but everything else is real, or, you know, religious of some kind, so that's interesting. But, so, okay, question then. So if Barbara works... Oh, shoot, I never finished reading that thing. But no, if Barbara worked here, right? And we assume it's the same Barbara. Then... Did Barbara make Night Springs, and Night Springs then made Urban Legends, which then made The Dark Place, and therefore caused all of Alan Wake to happen? Which means the question was never whether Zane or Alan made each other, because the FBC made them? I don't know, I'm just spitballing here, really. I don't know a thing that I'm actually saying right now. Research and records, okay. Sure. Certain paranatural phenomena contain clear elements of popular folklore. AWEs that only occur on blank, a pair of scissors that consume human blank through 2 punctures on the blank. These details, living in the minds of so many, have been given strength through belief. Is that a real urban legend? I don't know. Anyone here a urban legend fan? What's it talk about scissors? Refer to file 493-69424. Also, no, Thor's hammer is not something that can just shoot. Worthiness isn't a thing in Norse myths. It's not that he's worthy. He's just really strong. That's all it is. Marvel was like, oh, if he be worthy, they can hold that bull. That's not actually in the myths. In the actual myths, it's just that Thor is really, really strong already, and so he could already kind of hold it, but then he could really hold it whenever they gave him a magical belt that amped his strength up even more. So no, he's just really buff. If it's sentient, I don't think so. I've not heard anything about that in the actual myths, but maybe I'm forgetting something. What the fuck? I love the red lighting. Wonderful use of that. What's happening? Hey!
She came from across the sea, like a bolt of lightning.
Jeez, probably his distance. Question, and it just occurred to me. I really don't want to, but oh, yeah, mute copyrighted music. You know what? No, we'll leave it, and if I get in trouble, then I'll mute it. If I get in trouble for the stream, I'll mute it. Great for streamers, but I really like the music in here. I want to play this with the full experience now. I don't want to be missing music. Wonderful.
She led the blinded
Wow. All the way down the stairs. Come on. Oh, it keeps on. It still stands. Whatever. Hey, if I shoot one of these dudes. Ah, so I am supposed to do it. I did it. Okay. So then they're probably circling around this or whatever, right? Is that what I'm understanding? Oh, that's right. I'm able to climb stuff in this, right? Whoa! That wasn't what I meant to do, but here I am. Oh, I hate this. Okay. Ranger, take the spot. Okay, cool. Okay. Okay, so that stuns them. That's whenever I should really be going all in with that, right? Oh, God, this is stupid of me. That was a good shot. Ow. Ow. Dang it, I looked away for 1 second, chat. You know what's worse? Every time I try to use copyright-free music, it'll still somehow get copyright. There are some people who weaponize it. And will say that they own it or whatever when they don't. So, you might want to check to see who's copywriting you. Maybe dispute that. Not that YouTube really cares, but... you know. Okay, now I know what I'm doing, though. Here. First things first, check in here, make sure everything's grabbed. It is, okay, cool. Run in here.
Hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy.
So Mjolnir here has something against the
It
hiss.
burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
Yep. Okay. Great. Someone just drop a bomb. Like, whoa. Okay. And jump down. Okay. And oh man, I tried clicking V, instead I clicked B. Okay. I'm not used to clicking V very often. So I don't know, maybe I'll get used to it. I might have to change that though. Right in here.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy. That battle's contagious.
Hey, who
It
here
burns
thinks
in
that
like
the
an
that the
infuriating melody
gun's
that
gonna
makes you
betray us?
hum it over and over.
Because I don't necessarily trust how peachy we're getting along with this gun here. Alright. Okay, pause. It's still kind of lagging here and there. Display. Sure, yep. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, let's set everything to high. Okay, there we go. Oh wow, yeah, that's running way better. It's because my filter resolution is better. Sure, I get it. Okay. Yeah, this is way better now. Okay. Okay, and boom. That was pretty cool.
Must cleanse control point. Ready.
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it.
Oh, I said I think the gun might be Treyas, because like, I feel like it's getting along with us a little bit too peachy, you know? Like, I just think it's a little bit too good so far. Whoa, hold on, wait, did you see that? I can move on the wall there. Is there a wall running method somewhere that I don't know about? Okay, go this way, I guess. Ah! Okay. Oh, it's down here, I see. F. Who mentioned anything about being trans?
Holy shit. You did it. We did it.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Hello?
Are you with us?
Yes?
The Bureau. Are you still sane?
Outfits? Okay. Where? Okay. Sure. Yes, I'm still here.
Please, talk to me. We saw you deal with the compromised agents. Is it safe?
I
to come
also
out?
think trans people are cool. Who were you talking to, though? Because no one is mentioning trans people. Oh, wait, do I go here?
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
Thank you. I
feeling's
am
mutual.
so cool.
Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie? Jesse Faden.
Faded.
I'm just visiting. I should have lied.
Oh shit! You're the new director. Hold on, we're coming out.
No, I said that the gun is getting along with us a
Director
little bit too peachy,
Faden.
and I think it's gonna
Call
betray
me
us.
Jesse. Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this
Hiss?
that works. Somehow the Hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah,
I found his body. And the gun. Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
the service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director?
The gun might be
How?
trans, you're so right.
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet. A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even. Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long.
Oh, so she's
But I can't
definitely the
trust her
reason
yet.
it happened. Okay, get it.
Or
I got
rather,
it.
the Bureau she's a part of. Yes,
I get what you're putting down, game.
I can try. I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together.
Who are you talking to?
Okay. You with me? We did it before. Push the hiss out.
Assets. Okay. I don't know what any of this does. Research and records. Examination of paranatural topics, control points. Summary. Control points are locations that the Bureau has identified as being vital junctions of the oldest house. When the appropriate harmonization devices are arranged around the control point in the blank arrangement, the surrounding area will not experience any unforeseen building shifts. Sorry to yawn there for a second. These control points are discovered by blank detection of an unobstructed ping using the blank within a 37-foot radius. Numerous researchers have attempted to define control points, calling them nerve junctures or blank, or vulnerable spots of the oldest house. The common factor in these theories is that control points are susceptible to external influence, which allows us to stabilize the old house and work more confidently inside it. Theoretically, this technology could be extrapolated to stabilize the oldest house as a whole, but testing has found that certain parts of the building refuse to be blank. Refer to file 725, 27, and 88 for a full report. Yeah. Anything else? No. Okay. Can I talk to you? Nope. About you? You? No. Sure, okay. Boardroom. Where am I meant to be going? I feel like I missed something here. Oh. Here we are. Cool, I just used the force to open that. Personal mods. Energy recovery speed, okay. Or health recovery. I don't use energy as much, right? That's what's giving me the force. So I'm gonna, I guess, do that. I'm gonna do health instead. Yep. She picks up pistol. She informs her that she's now director. Sure, okay, yeah. Okay, hold on. Hang on. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Seems like I'm about to have to go, but whatever. Alright. I want to explore a little bit. What's on this side? Sector elevator. Okay. That's me. You guys can hear me, right? Yes. Okay, again, hang on. Back. God. Yes, we can hear me. Yes, we can hear you. Awesome. Alright. I already went to the boardroom. Already looked at all that, I think. I think that's just recycling of the asset. I see. So this area is now completely open to me, it looks like. So, okay. What's going on over here? Unidentified reading. Okay. Sure. I want a sword. Actually give me Excalibur. Can I make this gun back into Excalibur? I'd love that. Right, no, I mean, I guess I should use this opportunity, right? Keep on exploring this area. We already explored everything on this area. Don't really know what I'm looking for here. Heron Residence Amplifier, okay. Displacement, release articles, Maso, Leon, NID, Anlin, Sebastian, Jenna. Can be taken for reuse, okay. Okay, hold on. There is something over here. I love these loot boxes, baby. Jacob's going to stream. Wait. Ah. I didn't know he even had time to stream. But whatever. I'd love it if I figured out how to use these materials. Can I maybe make weapons through it? I don't, no. No. Okay. Cleanse his corrupted agents. Okay, but how? Like, what's that mean? Don't read confidential correspondence. It's not Federal Bureau, yeah, FBC. Listen, I know you can't control building shifts, but the executive level restroom has been missing for weeks now. I worked my ass off in the Islamabad station for 3 years. I've earned the right to nice workplace shitter. If you can't bring it back, at least find out where it went. D. Rodriguez. So, does this place just shift a bunch? Is it like a literal, like, house? Is that where we get the House of Leaves, references? Damage after kills? Yes. Yes, please. I love that. Didn't I already go in here? I thought I already went in here. That's just a recycle asset. Okay. Gun? Wait. Oh, alright. Why does it sound like it's from that, what's the movie called? Child of Glass? It's a movie about a boy moving into a house and who's looking for a doll. It's an old movie. Oh. I've not seen that film. I don't know. I'll have to watch it. Exponential summary, expenditure summary, executive sector Q2, major staffing surveillance, data center initiative construction, minor office equipment janitorial costs, mold removal, HQ livability costs. For cost breakdown spreadsheet, see page 5 for 5-year comparison chart. See page 9. Awesome. Yeah. Blue box. House memory. Okay. I know I went in here. Sure, okay. I guess this is where I just go through these, right? I found it, I was right, it was Child of Glass. Okay. Well, that didn't go to plan.
It didn't work.
No, it didn't.
Hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
Okay. Child of Glass is a 1978 American made-for-television family fantasy film produced by Walt Disney and based upon the novel The Ghost Belonged to Me by Richard Peck. Its plot follows a young boy who moves into a former plantation in Louisiana and encounters the ghost of a young girl who was murdered on the property. Huh. Somehow I feel like a Walt Disney film about a plantation has lots of racist things, but, you know, it wouldn't be the first time. Well, actually, was it the first in 1970? No, right? They had the other racist films before then, right? I think. I don't think that's. Yeah. Okay, I was told to go to you, huh? Where are you? Where did you go? You're around this outer ledge earlier. Where are you? Where did you go? You over here? Nope. Oh, there you are.
I can't cleanse them. I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it.
Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17
That's
years
where
ago.
the last thing took place.
The Bureau
remember?
came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time.
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but
Dr. Darling.
he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hedron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know. Trench? The ghost, or whatever he is. He mentioned something called the Hotline. Said I should find it. It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the Hiss. Where is the hotline? It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you. Okay, that's my next stop. That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader.
Shoot, yeah. Yep. Okay. Jesus.
Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I
After this
said I was
cutscene, I'll
looking
find
for
out.
answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it.
You might hear the screeching of a dog. here in
Only
a
to
second.
see the Hiss destroy it all.
Getting a bath.
I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions. The door to the comms department is just outside the boardroom back in the lobby. They should have gotten it open by now. Follow the signs to the mailroom. You can get to the hotline containment chamber through there. Good luck, Jesse. See you back here once you have the hotline. Thanks, Emily.
Alright, sorry guys, gotta end the stream abruptly, but whatever.